You don't want to know what we're having today?
Oh, I don't mind. Just going to get a little basket.
Yeah, a little basket.
Say, baby, let me hold your hand. Love to be your loving man. When you do what you do.
Garlic infused.
No. Don't need that. Rapeseed oil's fine. Cold pressed.
Oh,
So it's not the refined
It feels
stuff.
warm pressed, to be honest.
Well, it's a fine little girl.
Welsh beer. In my early days, we would climb over the fence and in the lunch hours we'd swim in the river.
Nice.
Kids don't even go to places like this anymore, do they?
No. All Xbox.
Better put your coat on, babes.
Rain. The heavens have opened. Just our luck. Didn't think it'd be this bad.
So this is obviously an oak tree, but the chestnut tree had a certain grain, and I used to go meticulously checking every tree to see, is that it? I'd never write anything down, but I would map it out in my head. I'd look at things and I'd remember. One year I came over during bird nesting season and I was determined to find any bird's nest that went into holes. And I would go into the thick of the woods and I'd find nuthatches, blue tits, all sorts of birds that would nest in holes. Back in the day when this was a beautiful park, you had paths like this, strands going through Plymouth Woods. Top road, middle road and bottom road. So if we had to meet, you'd say, meet you by the Black Bridge. So what we're going to do is make our way down to the river now. You could argue we've come down on the rainy season. And when you have the rainy season, you don't go in the water because it's flooded. Back in the day, we climb over the line, but you can't do it no more. So what I was going to do, walk down and walk under the bridge and up to there in water.
Yeah.
We might have to miss out on the river today.
Yeah, that's all right.
Come on, we'll have to go into the woods now and just go for a bit of nosh.
We got to try and find a way back up that path.
Yeah. It's going to get wet. This is nuts.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, didn't get cutlery. I have got two sets, but me and you will have to share.
I got my Stanley knife. Actually, you can make your own knives and forks out of hazelnut. So I'm trying to figure out doing my first attempt ever was making a fork in the wild.
I'm going to add in a little bit of cornstarch and some salt and pepper, give it a good mix, and just let it settle in the bag while I prepare the rest. The cornstarch will help to keep all of the seasonings and the batter on. Get some salt in there. Right, let's just let that chill for a sec. This is where the flour comes in.
Never saw towards your fingers like I'm doing. That's against the rules, but this is quite an awkward thing. I'm just going to nip it off.
We'll dump all the corn flour in that we got. We're going to mix that with plain flour. I'm just eyeballing this. Probably 2 parts plain flour to 1 part cornstarch. Give that a little mix. Let's get some seasonings going. I use Himalayan or Redmond's, salt from a mine in America, so it's pretty low in microplastics and loads of nutrients. I've got some nice rainbow peppercorns here, which gives it a bit of colour as well. Chili powder, just to have a little bit of a kick. 10 shakes.
That was way more than 10 shakes.
20 shakes. What can I say? I like it flavoursome. I'm not scared of seasoning, and I literally don't measure anything ever. I'll just go right for it. That's your garlic powder. Do like it tasting a bit garlicky. So here's a key to make the batter nice and light. Just a little bit of baking powder. That's about half a teaspoon. That is a fully seasoned batter.
Tell you what, Tom, this fork is lovely to hold.
What do you think of my spoon?
Oh, that's wicked.
For my rice and for my chicken.
To make it even more light and airy and crispy, we're going to be adding some beer in it. We're going to split this in half, and one will become a batter as a dredge.
Is it?
Well, I'm asking you. Split this in half, a little over half, maybe 1/3 for the wet and 2/3 for the dry dredge, because we're going to be adding egg and beer to this as well. Oh, here comes the rain. Big style. Wow. Fully covered.
Oh, is it actually fully?
Yeah, look up above. It's torrential.
What the hell?
So 10 brownie points to Tom for this shelter. So we'll add 2 eggs to our flour. Give that a little mix. I've got a task for you if you're up for it.
What?
Pops. I need my beer now.
If you come all this way without the bloody bottle opener. Basics, boy.
Just do that knuckle thing.
What do you mean by knuckle thing?
Right, pass me the knife.
Oh, he's hard. Hey, bonjour.
I'm gonna add some of this by eye. Only a little bit. That is a lovely consistency. So you want it to coat every chicken piece. So it just runs off the spoon, but it's got a bit of hold. What's that one? That's pretty good.
That's my fault.
Let me touch it then.
Oh, you can't.
Let me look with my hands. Get a couple of splinters in your food, but extra fibre. Oven mitts for next time. You heard it here first, folks. Because this is an Asian dish, I've gone for sticky rice, which is cooked most of the way.
Practicality.
Practicality. I'm gonna wait for that wok to heat up a bit. Drop of oil. For the deep frying, I didn't want to use, the processed stuff. So I went for a cold pressed rapeseed oil because it has a high smoke point, and that's good for shallow frying and deep fat frying. A dash of this in the wok for the rice. Listen for that crackle in the wok. That's when you know it's hot enough. Put the end of a chopstick in the oil and it starts sizzling, then you know the oil's ready. Dump the sticky rice in. Yes, that's the sound we want. Add a couple of seasonings, pepper, a bit of salt. Gonna add a touch of chili. And we'll add a squeeze of lemon, just to get a bit of acid in there to brighten it up. Rice is done most of the way. The cast iron will retain the heat and keep the rice warm for when the chicken's done. Okay, let's do the chicken next. Need quite a bit. Get my oil heated up. It's a nice little hot spot in the middle. Little tip if you want extra crunchy bits, add a couple of drips of your wet dredge in the flour. This is a right balancing act. Get that straight in the wet dredge. Make sure it's fully covered. Excess drip away, straight in the dredge. No one said it was going to be neat and tidy, that's for sure. Into hot oil. Oh, it's a lovely sizzle. Better than any restaurant. Laid away. Oh, okay. Don't flick everything.
What happened there?
Me tongs. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Perfection. Look at the freaking crisp on that. Tell you what. Tell you bloody what. What? I'm gonna make my lemon sauce. Juice 2 lemons, and we're gonna add some hot honey. Found this in a co-op in West Wales. Very tasty. Onwards with the hot honey, and I'm gonna add some brown sugar as well. Dump all that sugar in and give that a nice mix. Let's just warm up the sauce, and then we're done. Nice gentle heat. 1 nice scallion for garnish. Keep it going. That's enough. I'm gonna add some of the flour that I had from earlier. Make a little slurry inside there. And this should thicken the sauce. Slowly add the flour slurry bit by bit. You don't muck about when it comes to seasoning. It's rule number 1. This is a perfect temperature now. I can actually hold it. I've left the rice steam a bit. So if I fluff it up now, it's got that nice sticky consistency. And that's ready to rock and roll. If you're gonna do it right. Pièce de résistance. Let's get right in there. Oh, that crunch. Oh, if I could have the plate, please, sir. Oh. Look at the consistency on that sauce. One more for good measure.
Go.
Get that down, you sunshine.
Crunch. Chicken's perfect. The spice is just right. That's nice.
It's good feedback.
I'm getting different flavours hitting me as I go through it. The chicken is gorgeous. I'm just going to try some rice now. Test out the practicality of my fork, which is not very good. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to use my homemade spoon. I don't know what's the nicest, the chicken or the rice.
Flipping, eh?
When you go to a restaurant and they hit you with these sweet but spicy flavours.
Yeah, you need to hit all the flavour profiles. Salt, sweet, sour, and heat. So we got salt, sweet is the sugar and honey, sour is the lemon juice, and heat is the chilli.
This is why I come on these trips. Why don't I cook chicken like this every night?
Deep fried thigh meat every day. You'd be dead.
Yeah, but I'm weighing up the pros and cons here.
The pros are
The wind, the sun in my eyes, the stream going down there, and I'm not sat on my ass in the house.
that's true. It's a good hearty meal. I see what you mean.
Oliver asked for more.
Freaking hell. Whoa,
If you don't hurry up, I'm going to eat this other chicken.
you dare. That is flipping good. Try some of this. Yes,
Oh my god.
yes. This is
That's
what I'm
good.
saying. Happy?
Very.
Not even lying, or exaggerating. That is freaking fantastic. Do you ever do a food dance in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We were talking about rules earlier. This is the #1 rule. Leave no trace. Nice and gentle. How much would it cost for you to drink this?
Why would I want to drink this?
For money. How much would it cost?
For the bin. Don't throw my best spoon away either.
I'm not gonna. We put the oil in a bottle. We'll put that in the bin along with this and any other scraps we got. And then all the dirty dishware we'll put in a tote bag. Leave no trace.
Where's my spoon gone now?
In the spoonery.
Don't you bloody get rid of that. That's going on my wall in my bedroom.
You ready for a swim?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Thinking, heck, what's going on? It is absolutely hammering it down.